I'm here in my garage. I don't have the fancy Lambo or anything like that, but I do have a Tesla to share with you. Well, I just did upgrade it. That's just a parody of Tai Lopez. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I've actually found out a way. My brother-in-law, I was showing him how my front work, how it closes. And I was showing him how great these seals are. And if you know something different here, there was a gap right here. I didn't realize on the very top part that you could actually close. Now, I tried both ways. I tried to close it by putting the seal on this side of it's this side of the frame and not this side. And what happened was it would actually pop it up, because when this goes in, it levels up. So it doesn't create the curvature down where it can go underneath this and scoop underneath it. So what this does, it kind of hydroplanes. Well, I don't know. I just want to say that word. I don't think that's what it means, but it will curve up like this, and then it'll just go like that. So that means this whole thing was sticking up like this, and it was funky looking. So I decided to put on the other side. Now, what's great was, again, this was coming from the smaller piece that I didn't have to use, which was, I believe it was the B pillar, that little small short B pillar one. We decided to use the A pillar for my B pillar, right? So we had a lot of extra left. So here it was. It was a Z frame for the, well, supposedly for the B pillar right here. This is not the A. I want to ignore this one right here, but it was for this guy right here. Oh, actually, this is the A pillar still. So anyway, I used it. Let me see if I can find that picture. There it is. It was for the B pillar right here. So I just took the Z from it. I got everything mixed up here and there, but this is it. It wasn't the P, actually. It was just a Z pattern, right? So we call it the Z pillar. So let me see if I take it out so you guys won't get confused. Basically on my shots here. I took some more pictures to be able to update my thumbnail, so it'll get a little bit more, hopefully more attraction to this. Okay, so there it goes. That little small piece here, I did was just, you could probably get away with cutting directly in half, and it'll be enough to actually do two. Now, what you'll have to do is also cut a little angle slit like this, and that will allow you to be able to, because when you have this guy right here coming in, he needs to have a place to dig in or settle in, right? So if I see that right there, this guy takes about a good, what, half an inch. So when he comes in, he's gonna scoop. See if I can get resolution there for you. He's gonna come in, he's gonna scoop right here onto that. And I figured it out because that was the best angle. So here it goes, slow motion again. You can see right there. Comes in, swoops. And then not only that though, it creates a nice dark seal right here on the very top level. And then over here again. So over here now, it's more of a closure. Now you're saying, well, there's a little gap here, there's a little gap in this angle. That's true, there is. It's not gonna be 100% perfect, but I got a feeling maybe I can even put another one right here if it doesn't look too tacky. I just thought about that right now, actually, as we were speaking. So maybe I could. Now, I did the same thing with the other side here, you guys can see here, when it opens up. Now this one here, it seems like it crunches up like this a little bit more than the other one. But it's okay, it creates a seal too, that's the point that we want. So you can see here, let's go and give it a close. You can see how it comes in slow motion. Booey. So it does push a little squeeze up on this guy a little bit, but that's okay though. I think we could probably train him a little bit, maybe put some painter's tape and just kind of drag him down for a moment. But we'll find out, let's see. Usually that helps out. See if I still have my, I put it away, I probably did. Gonna get a little painter's tape here. My neighbor gave me some exercise things for my sciatic nerve pain. Let me just pick that up before I forget. Let's see what this one is. Oh, these balls are made to go especially near the sciatic butt cheek area. So, excuse me, allergy. So let me go and put that in. Thank you, Tracy. Do you have to inflate it more, or this is the perfect size? This is the perfect size, or do I have to inflate it more? Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, enjoy your picnic. Right in the front lawn. How savage. I will. I definitely will look into it. All right. So let's go and get some painter's tape here. And what we're going to do is we're just going to drag it down a little bit just to help it a little bit. It's not going to last for very long. We just need to do it maybe for, you know, maybe 2 weeks or something like that. Just ignore, you know, the ugly aesthetic part. But let's see here. Just take a little bit of painter's tape and rip it up right here. All right. Come on, just need a little bit from you, buddy. There we go, smashed. All right, there we go. Okay, so you notice there, we'll do it one more time before we actually put painter's tape on it, just to make sure we see it. See, now it's not too bad no more. I'm not sure what I'll do. Should I still do it? Yeah, I think it should. So that is not too much of a curvature up. It's trying to create that little crease mark. That's all it's doing. Maybe it needs painter's tape, or maybe it needs to be cut a little bit more trim. But I got a feeling it's cut pretty nicely already. Okay. Great. There we go. All right, let's see if painter's tape will actually do it. So what we're gonna do is just put the painter's tape. Yeah. Just kind of train it a little bit. Going in like this. And let it do it the rest. I know it looks ugly, hideous. I hate showing tape like this, but yeah, no, they're trying. Okay, let's see here how it reacts. See, there we go. Nice. This is what we really want. We want it to curve down like this. So maybe after 2 months or so, we can pull it back out. So temporarily, that's all. Like I said again, I think there's another avenue here, you guys. This little edge right here. I mean, if it comes down, we still have some more Z tape right here. In fact, we could do a little raw test just to make sure. This is a Z pillar left over from the Z shape. Oh, it's a P. Remember the Panda P, the symbol looks like a 6 upside down. We need to get that Z one. And I really don't want to snap a big one, so I'm trying to see if I can find any scrap just to test it out. Is there any that's not, because I know I cut some pieces from this guy here. Again, this is this, I think there it goes. I think I found a little, oh no, it's still the same. A little piece of that Z one. Okay. So what we're trying to do now is, see this, it comes in like this piece right here. And you can actually just cut it straight in half. Just cut it straight in half like this. This is from the kit, and it's pretty much considered the B pillar. But if you get some extra, I would definitely work on trying to get this one, because this way the dirt will fly in and it won't fly in much. So I'm thinking of putting it somewhere right here. What do you guys think? Now it has to be angled in a way where it lifts up, and unfortunately there's no pivot area where this is going to be able to lift comfortably. So there's the adhesive side. So I could put it here. It won't do much good. Watch, you'll see. Let's just pretend, okay? So here we go, close it up. Don't want to put your finger in here to test. See that? I mean, it's gonna show. But however, maybe we can aim for the top of this guy. But that's the point. The top should have got in already, right? That's how it looks like from the side. Just gonna pop it open again. This one right here should have done it, but it doesn't go all the way this little corner here. That's the problem. So I'm not sure. Maybe this one deserves a little small P. I don't know. Maybe this guy will do it. Any way to get different angles, right? Actually, it might. We can get this guy squeezed in a little bit. It's gonna be the weirdest looking contraption. But let's see. So this is the P one. Just kind of get a feel for it. We smashed it in there, cut just a little slit. And I mean, we can really modify this, you know what I mean? We can go this way if it's more better for it. Yeah, we can go this way. We can go this way. But let's just see how it closes, shall we? See that? Oh, look at that. Beautiful. That actually might work best. So this little small P here might be the trick of what we're looking for. And in fact, we have 2 of those pieces, right? I think it really will work good. Now, what we can do is trim it out a little bit, like this part, little insert. And that way you can actually tuck it way back in here. I think we actually have a good opportunity to get this done perfectly the way we want it to. So we'll use this guy right here, actually. So let's see if we can find another small piece. And it's probably the same size, so I if they're the same size, we can do things, implement it. No, this one's a little bit bigger, unfortunately. Darn it. That's okay. I think this one might work as well. If we cut it just at the right angle, we might be able to scoot it in a lot more than it is currently. Let's see here. How are we gonna do this? Okay, so this is a P. We can split this guy open. Let's split him open, shall we? And go get Paris. Oh, I actually had precision. Pick your butt. Something small like this. Okay, let's go and get some alcohol rub. You never want to actually put these on the surface where you don't have any alcohol. So, there we go. I got some more isopropyl, or I don't know how you call it, but you know what I mean, right? Alcohol. All right. Should say 70%. Typical cleansing. No, this is not the one. I had some more in there. Let me find out real quick. There we go. This is the one we want. All right, so this is what we're gonna put on the thick pad, 70% isopropyl alcohol. Okay, that's what we want. Let's go and bring this guy out. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna incision it. We'll use even the small one to beta test first. All right, so what we're gonna do is we are gonna cut it enough for it to go in, right? This can wedge outward, that's fine. In fact, maybe let's see which side is the best and use it with angle anyways. Well, I have no choice but to go a certain one. So this is it right here. We're gonna cut a little slit and then we're able to push it in further. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna try to do this here. Let me see if I can put the camera on a stand real quick. Also, I was told that if you actually cut your video, people like to see things moving around. Even if you have a flawless flow video, one passing recording, they kind of like that cutting section because it makes them feel a little bit more, I guess, easy to digest the palette, right? So when you're creating videos, it's good to actually to have it cut quite a bit. So anyway, we're going for this way. So we want to actually make a little slit right here. All right. I'll just do maybe about a good half an inch almost, if that. Okay, that way this thing will flex like this. And let's go ahead and take it in there, shall we? So we're gonna peel it off. Now, I gotta make sure because I wanna cut this the same as the other one. So let me see if this thing will work. I wanna make sure this guy has the same opportunity to get the same kind of length. So what I'll do is I'll make a little mark on him. I'm not gonna cut him, okay, be careful. If it doesn't seem right and it's better to have it length, then go for the length one. And they're different size too, by the way. So the other one's gonna be flipped the other way. So it actually had to go the other way. So we have to rotate this guy. We'll see. Just making a little rough, it's kind of hard to make a mark, but there we go, sort of. You can see a little bit, very light kind of a thing. But anyway, let's go and pull this out. Oh, we have to clean with alcohol. There we go, some alcohol, isopropyl alcohol. I like to use these extra pad wipes because you don't have to go bring any extra cloth or anything while you clean the surface area. Cleaning all the round area too. I would go like maybe a good inch diameter away because dust can usually get blown pretty much from afar. Clean the areas really well when you want to tuck it into and isolate it. Okay, so this one's good. Let's go and do the same thing on this side. Clean it really thoroughly. Also, you know, my videos are very long. They're probably for a reason too. You probably start seeing advertisement on my video. It's recommended for 10 minutes or longer. I don't do it purposely to annoy you, by the way. I just do it because I think there's some information there that I need to actually get into it. That way you can see a little bit, you know, real-time recording as well. But sometimes I understand, you know what I mean, who doesn't know how to wipe something clean. But you'll be surprised. A lot of people actually appreciate it. Okay, so here we go. We got a little slit here. I know it looks pretty weird. Okay, so what we're gonna do is just we're gonna do a dry fit. We're not even peeling it off yet. And we wanna go ahead and flex it. There we go. We wanna see how it reacts to everything before we actually peel it off. I think it's ready. All right, let's go and check it out, shall we? Peel it off. Okay. Still here, good. I mean, I can do a lot more trimming here too as well, work's gonna work, but we'll see first how far we at on this guy. Okay, so we're not gonna give him a good push down yet because this thing probably would do it, but we just want to see how far we are from that. Okay, so here we go. We got that little P section there like that, which is kind of unusual. But let's see what happens. See that, how it levels in? Beautiful. All right. This really nicely works. See that little bit of slight cushion there. In fact, it rubs the corner, which is fine. And now what we can do is we can go back and sort of finger it in just to make sure this is where we want. Now it's completely sealed. Now we got sealed from here to there now. Again, I wish it was longer because you can see here. So maybe we don't have to cut that one out. We just need to make that little slip mark and have it shove the rest. So let's go open this guy back. And let's see how, if it doesn't look tacky. I kind of like the elevation look, but however it does kind of look somewhat tacky, but not too bad actually. I can live with this. All right, so anyway, so this is it. We'll give it a good press. Get pressed down. Okay, so. Not bad at all. So the other one, I guess it can use much of the slack we want, so we're not gonna even worry about this one. We're gonna go ahead and just do it all the way as much as we can. We still got our little training tape here. Let's see here. Wait, it'll only go one side. Just remember that you cannot change anymore. This is good that has a little bit of a slant. Again, we're gonna cut like 1/2 inch. Again, we're just taking scrap parts from our door seals and just using it, the P one anyway. It's gonna go this way. Wait, it's gonna go this way. Okay, so 1/2 inch. Probably don't even do that much. Maybe about I don't want to say 5 centimeter, but pretty good. There we go. Cutting a little bit. Awesome. There we go. Now, let's see here. Did I remember cleaning that guy up yet? Oh shoot, these things dry so quickly, but this is so thick. You can see here it still has some. Luckily, I forgot about cleaning the sides as well. All right, get into the little corner there. You just want to remove all the dirt and oil because things stick better when they're removed. That's why I believe these caps here from Gator did so well. I mean, they stick so well because when you put them on, most people put them on when they're still smooth surface. If you can, try and rough them up a little bit, because if you create that little rough area, the super glue can penetrate much better. And when it bonds, you know, it definitely much more adhere to if you didn't have it. All right, so there we go. Yep, it's kind of nice to see people still joining each other's company. You know, even though they have to be apart a little bit. All right, so there we go. Peel this guy open. Now this guy's gonna go all over here. I believe I got that far, right? I think I did. Make sure. Oh well. All right. Let's do this. Let's grab this guy right here. Either way, we're going to use the full amount. You can flex this guy upward, prepare. We're going to go ahead and pull in as much as we can. Even though this is going to lift, that's fine. All right, so there we go. Again, we're not going to smash it down yet because we really want to see where it's actually resting, preferably. What's great about playing around with these. They're sort of like rubbery foam. Yeah, they're easy to modify. Now it's not even as this one, but again, if I had a longer, I would have gone longer, like all the way up here. And this one actually, if you look at it, build up all the way to this corner, which is actually more beautiful than the other one. Wait, what am I doing? I got longer ones right here. I didn't think about it, so we'll redo this guy right now, actually. All right. That way we can cut him exactly the way we want him to. Okay, so this one right here, we're gonna cut it right now. One thing about putting my scissors everywhere, I can't find it when I need it. Yeah, see, there's plenty. There's another, I got a whole stack of, well, actually, this looks different, actually, if you look at it. See, this one has more of a bended shape. Huh, they're not the same. They are not the same at all. See if I can find one with the square P. No, see, these ones are different. And this one's is, oh no. Uh-oh. Yeah, but you know what? This one might be the only option we have, actually. Ooh, I peeled them off. Hopefully he didn't get dirty. All right, I know, I'm an Indian giver. But let's see, because if you look at these ones, they're okay. I think these ones are just as even better, if anything, right? Because they're more smoother. Right here. Much more smoother. Because this P is more of a straight, choppy flat, right? And this one's more smooth. So let's try this one out too. Let's give this one a try. Okay, first of all, let's close this one and see how this one does first. I'm sure it's gonna be good, but not bad. Not bad. Creates a nice seal. All right, so that one's pretty good too. You know, it's quite much more of a better seal than without having, you see that gap right there. Okay, now let's do this. Actually, you want to see how far it actually has before it actually goes all the way. Let's find that out. Well, that way we can cut accordingly as much as we want. Well, the idea, we'll just need to seal right here, actually, right here. Just because you can see here, the rest is going to be sealed by the other side of the door, but so we really want to seal from here to there. So about maybe a good 5 centimeters from there, or half an inch, you could say. So let's do that. We'll do our measurement. In fact, we might even split this guy in half. If we can give him in half, he might give us enough for this and enough for the other one. So let's do it. Put him to some use, right? Yeah, this is a big scrap left from the other one. But let me cut this little look like a bite mark off. All right, one. Okay. We'll fold in half and give them each half. How about that? We're pretty fair, right? So worst kind of worst, they'll have equal parts. Okay. Come on, get in there. I need my... You want to take it to the back of the scissors the most because that's where your strength's going to be. Okay, I believe this is it. Nice. Do a really quick cut. I would use a small one, but these guys are much better. Okay, now we're going to estimate. So this is going this way. So it's going to need a little slit up. So let's give it to it. About half an inch. Okay. We'll do one first, okay? We don't want to jump our guns here. And then we'll split the other one when we actually see. Okay. So here we go. We're getting this one first. Trying to reuse some door seals. We'll have to split egg area open. I guess so not all peas are created equally. I thought they were, but I guess we found out differently. Okay. So we're just gonna shove it in. There we go. Create a little crease mark to help where we're shoving it in. Try to have it come out a little bit. This is great though. It actually protects the corner here from peeling too, which I'm all for it. Every time it can actually cover my PPF edges, I'm definitely in for it. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of lay this nicely, supposedly trying to. Okay, I'm not gonna give it the pressure yet because this door is gonna do that part for us. Looks pretty clean, I think. All right, looks pretty clean from the sides. Okay, let's see how it smashes, shall we? Lifts. Wow. There we go. That right there. So what that tells me is we need to do a little bit better. I'm not sure because it's rounded, it's pulling like this. It's rounded and it's forcing the adhesive to come off from one side because it's putting pressure this way like this, kind of ugly yank. So what we could do is bulk it up. Let's see. Best way to do this is maybe have it come in protrude like this. Still want to get a little bit of my PPF on there. You have to train these things right here. So what you really want to do is for it to come in. Okay, now we're pushing it down. Maybe this will work. There we go. Kind of tuck it in a little bit. Kind of just play around with it. It's like putty almost a little bit now. Okay. Okay, let's see how it seals right there. Right there. All right. Nice. Getting better. I can still see it pulling there. That adhesive doesn't seem that great. It says, I hate having it look like it's peeling itself from its body. That's not what we really want. We really want to have it shoved. Okay, so by me adjusting this right here, it might create that shove that we want. We want it to shove like this. This is what we really want. We want it to shove. So by me having that slit right there, it might just create a shove. So let's see if this will just work again. Yeah, see, we had it shove right. Now it's sticking out like this. That's not really what we care for. I kind of like the other one, the square one, actually, now that I think back about it, because the other one, the square one, presses like this. Ugh. All right, the square one it is, and the square one's the best one we got. So yeah, so not all peas are created equally. I didn't realize that until I looked at it. This one's more of a square pea. The other one's just a square, round sort of deal. Now, I'm not sure how long this will stay on there anyway, because we peeled it so many times. But I think once it settles in there and it keeps closing, and the trunk's going to be closed over 24 hours. At nighttime, I think it should be fine. It'll start bonding permanently. Oh, well, enough for it to be really strong. Okay, so there we go. We shoved it in there. There's no reason for it to act crazy on us. Okay, so let's go ahead and get it. Doesn't look too shabby from back here. Sort of a little ugly, but once it closes, it creates a way better seal than we could expect. See, look at that. Oh, it's beautiful, actually. I just wish it just looks a little bit better in the front end. So that looks perfect. This one's perfect also, actually. So let's do this again. Okay, so seeing how it's laying down like this, we're gonna accept it. Just gonna make sure that all the corners are lifted quite nicely. All right, we're training this guy here so he'll stay flexed down once it comes around. All right, so no dirt and everything to get in. Just want to give it a good fingernail pressure squeeze in that slight area. Kind of nice. Fluffing it back up. I know we were just squeezing it, now we're fluffing it back up because we want the trunk to utilize the squeezing. I mean, it does look hideous from the back, I'll be honest with you on that one. That's not gonna really change. I mean, it just has that nice hideous gap, but at least it's sealed. Nice. I just love the way it seals though. I mean, once you actually see it seal, it's worth it because you can see it like right there. I wish we had a little bit more, like I said, but again, the inside door is actually covering it already. So now it's being blocked here from getting in easily. And along this line right here, water shouldn't get in easily anymore in this car. Clean it from the back. It might get through here, but it's gonna go underneath the seals. This one's also secured down. It's kind of nice. I think we might try taking off the training tape now. Let's see the train, because I just don't even want more tackiness to it. So let's go ahead and take out the training tape and see if that actually worked. Just a moment to train it. Wasn't even that long actually. All right, so let's see here. Nice, there we go. I think it's good, see? Came up. That was a fast training time, huh? So I guess if we leave it closed like this for 24 hours, just like we did with the door, once you leave it closed, it'll take formation and it'll remember its crease mark area and it'll always go back to it. So, and it's also easier to close too. Let's see if I can close it one swing. Almost. Still not there yet. I don't think it is. Or maybe it is. Yeah, it is actually. That was it. So that one's done. This one's done. And all this what we used was some scrap. So let you guys know, lo and behold, done. So this is my from Inside Sewer. Appreciate you guys watching. This is my outro part. This is where I say I'll see you guys in the next video.